Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, what have we done? Take a look at this back here. We have 7 ice statues loaded up. So a lot of you guys missed this in our Island 51 video, but we do actually have an ice account now, guys, and it's been a lot of fun. So we copied one of the top leaderboard bases, which I think is going to be really interesting to see how a leaderboard base with 7 ice statues and about it's got like 1.8 million health on the HQ when everything is fully boosted, which is pretty insane. But the most interesting thing I'm finding about this account is just how people attack me. But first, before we get into some defense replays, guys, let's go ahead, give a big shout out to Operation Hit of the Day of the Chicklets 2.0, guys. That is going to go out to Kai Ludwig. So the Chicklets 2.0, fantastic task force, guys. If you're looking for something like a little less serious than the Chicken Coop, good group of guys, good like level of task forces where it's like a good mix of fun and still a bit of a challenge if you want it. So they still do dead end, but they do it in a 25-man. So you can go for crazy solos like Kai's doing here if you feel like fully boosting, or you can just take it easy and do some clearing attacks for the most part. But look at Kai just absolutely melt this 111 tape here, guys. So big shout out to Kai, and yeah, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of our defenses here. So I've had this account for about a week now, and during the span of that week, I have been raided once, which is pretty crazy. Now I know I'm only at 600 VP, so that's obviously going to change as we steadily climb here. But let's take a look at our last defense win, and yeah, let's take a look at this one, guys, and just show you how some of the attacks usually go. So we'll play it in 2x speed here, just to get a better effect, because tanks are kind of slow to watch in normal speed. So we're going with the 2 shield gen, 1 laser loadout. Now the reason for this that we're not using, I mean, we could use any prototypes at this VP level and get away with it, but I wanted to copy exactly what the leaderboard base was and just see how people were going to attack it, and then kind of like start to learn these different styles of player base attacks firsthand, just from seeing them done on my own base here. So I'm seeing basically nothing but T-Med and Everspark at this level here. Let's actually put this into 4 speed so it's a little bit faster. But you see, like, everything just has too much health. It does too much damage. It takes him way too long. He actually does a pretty good job here. I think I need to tweak some things on this base. I think the boom cans are kind of out of range and stuff, but he is able to clear a lot of it, but just too much ice, guys. Way too much ice. And you see that laser's actually doing some damage on Everspark and all those medics, so he's going to go the long way around, all the friggin' way around, guys, with his tanks. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun playing on a different style of base, like and having defense wins and stuff like that. So you see his tanks are going to go down here. He did a pretty good job, though. He did a pretty good job. I am assuming that he was fully boosted. Wow, okay, that was actually unboosted, and he was only level 61. So big shout out to that guy. And then we'll show you the guy that actually raided our base. We can't show you the replay anymore, but I mean, it was basically the same thing, but he was fully boosted. So let's get into some map clearing at VP 611, guys. So there's the trader. We're not going to buy those hero tokens or anything today. I really don't think we need them. So we'll get a private bullet upgrade going there. And let's get a taunt ability loaded up here. And we got 2/6 heavy Zuka. And let's just dive into some player base, guys. So I haven't had time to play around on this base a whole lot in this week, so every base is going to have the yellow exclamation mark to skip it, but that's okay. So you'll notice here I've already made a mistake. I'm attacking this base like I have 10 offensive statues. So the challenge is now we only have 3 offense, guys, so we don't have much GB to play with. We don't have a ton of troop damage. We don't have a ton of troop health. So these back bases are really, like, they can be a huge struggle for us. So we got to be almost perfect with the smokes, and we have to be you got to be perfect with the smokes and the shocks. So we'll see how this works, guys. We'll get another smoke loaded up right about here. That is okay if the hot pot does come up there for a little bit. We'll get a taunt loaded up. So we got 16 GB left, which is going to be enough for basically 1 critter shock. Not even that, so we're only going to be able to shock this hot pot, because that is going to absolutely wreck us here, guys. So thankfully we were able to get the taunt ability off, and that's just the difference with 3 offense, guys. You can't just throw out your GB and clear everything and then like have 100 GB to get to the back. It's really different. I'm really enjoying this. It's like a different kind of challenge within the game. So there's that base. Now we got away with that because his base was all the way at the back. So we'll skip TJ Miller here and go into the next base, Night Prowler. And okay, so this is an interesting one. So let's take out this shock mine, and then we'll take out. I think we'll take out one of these regular mines and hope that there's 2 touching. Looks like there was just the one there, but that's okay. Alright, so we'll get the Zooks loaded at first because I don't think any of the rockets are really going to be too much of a problem. I will throw an early smoke out just in case, and we'll get a flare going right about here. So what I do differently now with Heavy Zuka is instead of doing the hashtag, the tried and true chicken triangle, we just go like this. We go 1 in front and then 1 in the back. And then we have to hope that we're clearing out all the mines on the way there because we're not going to have enough GBE to clear all the ones that we want. So we're going to go like this, and then we'll get a health kit down just like that, guys. And with Bullets Taunt, it does look dangerous. It does look dangerous right now, but we should be okay here. We should be okay. Okay, alright. So 3 shots, Night Prowler goes down. We're back. So little things like that. I mean, once we get up to like even 800 VP, where like ice bases are going to be a lot more common. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how the chicken is actually progressing here. So there's the first couple bases, guys. So let's dive into. Now you see I'm just stacked on resources here, like just absolutely stacked. Like I can't do anything with all the stuff we have. So let's go ahead. Let's boost up our heavy health. Let's boost up. Ooh, let's definitely boost up our gunboat energy. I forgot about these tribes. Let's boost up the building health. And let's boost up, what is this one, the machine gun damage. Would you get out of the way, red text, so I can actually see what I'm doing? Brick damage, stone reward, not worried about that. Let's boost up these guys, and now let's do some massive, oh my god, let's do some massive, what do you call these things? Raw crystal conversions. So we got building health plus 20%. So let's go ahead and see what kind of, I know I shouldn't. I know this is a waste of powder right now, guys, but it's just too much fun. So let's boost up all of our statues, all of our ice statues, and see with the 20% building health, what our HQ health is going to be right here. So we have basically 1 million on the shield, and then 200 plus 300 is 500. So 1.5 million. That seems wrong, chicken. Did we lose a shield or something? No, we got both shield gens up still, so we should start cooking. We should start cooking another shield gen, I guess. The prototypes are. I don't know if I want to start wasting. I might sit on the prototypes until we get to a little bit higher level. I don't want to waste them all right now, especially because we're wasting too much of our powder as is. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's keep clearing, guys. We can do the VP destroys after the video, I guess. That's not going to be too important for right now. So. Alright, so what do we got here, chicken? What do we got here? So, this is an interesting base. I'm finding that happens a lot, where these bases that we're coming up against, it's just like, they are like technically super easy, but I'm so not used to seeing these weird and wonky layouts. I'm just like, I'm always second guessing myself, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, this looks easy, but when I think that on my other accounts, like, oh, this looks easy, and then it turns out to be like a 30 attack like nightmare that takes 3 days and eats all the chicken's gold in the process. So this one should be fun. I mean, this one should be fun. So we'll get the smokes loaded up here like this. We got to space them out really, really well. We might peek there around that back one a little bit, so we're not going to show that. Go right to the back here. And we're looking alright, guys. We're looking alright. So we're going to continue smoking along. Smoking along with the chicken. We're back. And this is where it's going to get tricky. So we're going to go 1 in front and then 1 in behind. And then we're going to have to flare right about into the middle. We'll get a taunt loaded off like that. And we should be in pretty good position for the heavies to take the brunt of the damage. And I am going to be able to get a critter shock off. So we're going to go like that and then just get 1 health kit down onto the Zookas. And look at this, guys. Look at this. Just absolutely crushing everyone. 600 VP. So, yeah, I feel like 2-6 heavy Zuka is just... It's just the best, guys. It's just the best. Especially... Dog, relax. Especially way down here. It's just like... I feel like no bases down here are going to be able to stop the 2-6 heavy Zuka. So let's quickly... Let's do one more because we're having a lot of fun. Man, another weird base. Holy jeez. Okay, so let's get rid of the shock mine. let's get 2 boats of heavies loaded up like this, and then we'll get the rest of the Zookas and Bully flying in behind. And I'm just going to let them clear out a bit of space here, and we're actually going to carve out this mortar, pumpkin mortar, carving out pumpkin mortar, that's the thing. So we'll go like this next, and I'm gonna let the heavies lead a little bit, because I don't want everything packed together too much. We're gonna lose some Zookas on that mine, but I think it's okay. Alright, so we're a bit of a snake trail, so we'll go bang and bang. And 2. Okay, let's actually get, since we have 56 GB, let's get a health kit loaded up right about here. We are gonna peek a little bit on the left side, but that's fine. So I'm gonna shock nice and early, just so the Zookas aren't too scared. So we'll go like this. We'll get another taunt loaded up. And boom. Loanoda goes down. We're back. So there's the ice base, guys. Let me know what you think of that down below in the comments. Fully boosted ice leaderboard base down at 600 VP. Having a lot of fun on this account. It's definitely an interesting new style of gameplay. We did finish out with the crystal there. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to see on this account, like I feel like the most exciting thing is going to be going over defense replays and seeing if people are able to actually take this down. Now, nobody's actually taken down the base or even attacked it yet when I have the ice boosted, which I should probably stop doing this VP. But yeah, that's going to wrap up the video today, guys. Make sure to let me know what you think of that down below in the comments. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.